Okay, hello and welcome to the weather update. It's January 1st, 2021. Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully, this year will be much better for all of us. New Year's Eve, we had some rain in the morning, some showers in the morning, and today the rain is back again, and it's kind of heavy out there, too. Um, and it moved in a little earlier than I thought. We're going to start looking at the radar, I guess. So I'll have to just use the Weather Service radar here to show you where the rain is and what we're going through. So this is the rain right here. You could see it is. We'll play this. You'll see the rain. Actually, this is just a. See, that's why I hate this thing. How do I go to the whole? It doesn't show it. See, this is only for OKX. It doesn't. You zoom out, it doesn't show the other radars. You know what? I'll just go to the AccuWeather radar. How about that? Because this radar stinks. Uh, of course, this one is slower, but we'll get it to work. And I guess I should have loaded it first, but I just want to show you the storm here. So here you go. Here's the storm, and you can see the rain over us, and then north of us we got a mix. In Albany and upstate New York, and then further into northern New England, interior New England, and even into Boston a little bit. Some snow all the way going up into Montreal, and you also have some heavy rain right around Detroit and Cleveland as well. It looks like some pretty heavy rain. Well, there may even be a thunderstorm in there. So kind of warm. It's because that's the warm sector. We're not in the warm sector, so we're not dealing with that. Let's go take a look at some of the observations across the area. See how much rain has fallen, and that Central Park's 37 with heavy rain. 9 at Farmingdale with rain. So it's a cold rain out there. Temperatures have only been in the 30s all day long. To get down to 30 last night in Farmingdale. So we've already seen. It looks like we've already seen 0.30 of rain, and we're going to probably see even more rain than that. We'll look at the models. We're probably going to get at least a half an inch to an inch of rain tonight. And for the showers that we had for yesterday morning, we got about a quarter of an inch of rain with that. And yesterday we got up into the mid 40s. But today, much colder today across the area. We can also look at ice slip as well. And deal with this rain. So yeah, the rain kind of started around. It started around 3, 4 o'clock. It started a little earlier than we had hoped for, so yeah, not a great day to be out there. And temperatures again looks like around. Temperatures were again kind of chilly today with that rain. The clouds kind of rolled in pretty quick too, as well. Let's look at West Hampton, see if they got any radiational cooling last night. Wow, look at how much warmer it is there. 45. That's really interesting. 45 out there. I'm going to have to go to the weather map. We'll have to look at that. Let's see what it got down to. But it was cold last night. Got down to 20. So there must be some warm air somewhere trying to come in. But it's colder than that here in the city. It's 37. Let's see if that warm air got into New Jersey. I don't think it did yet. Let's see. 40 at Mount Holly. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. 46, so it is warmer there. So it must be like a little bit of a warm sector that it's heading toward us, I guess. And it's been raining all day long in New Jersey. The rain actually started right around noon there. So it looks like they've already got a half an inch of rain already. And it got pretty cold there last night, though. 21 degrees there in west of Toms River. Let's go look at the map here, and we'll go ahead and we'll look at some of the more of the observations across the area. And we also have to do the climatology with climate reports for January too. I meant for December in this weather update as well. So we've got a lot to talk about. So 46, yeah, you can see where it's warmer, and it's colder to the north and the west, and warmer along the shoreline there. And there are some wind gusts. There's a 29-mile-an-hour wind gust. Let's take a look and see how much rain that has fallen across the area here so far. Where today? So we'll look at the precipitation, and we'll see. So we got to straighten this out. Hold on. I wanted to start at midnight. Okay, so you can see here, yep, about a quarter of an inch to a half an inch of rain generally across the island, and New Jersey's gotten even more. Some areas are closing in on an inch of rain, so some areas might wind up getting an inch of rain when all is said and done. So let's take a look at some of the. Let's see if they've got the climate report out for. I don't know if the Weather Service released it yet, or they'll release it tomorrow. I don't know. Does not look like they did. So, okay, so we'll have to go to the local past weather, and we'll have to do it this way. Let's see, maybe it isn't here. So we'll start with Central Park, obviously, because that is the longest running observation site that there is. So we'll first look at that. So the statistics for December at Central Park for the month of December 2020, the average maximum was 45.1. That is 2 degrees above normal. The average minimum was 33.3. That is a degree above normal. So the mean was about 1.7 degrees above normal. Precipitation, we had 4.61 inches of rain at Central Park, or liquid equivalent. If you include that snowfall, that's normal is 4 inches, so we were above normal with that as well. So let's go look at ice slip next. So ice slip, the highest temperature, by the way, was 63, and the lowest was 19. So that's the other. If you look over here, you'll see that. Average maximum was 44.9, and normal is 43. Average minimum was 29.4. The normal is 28.2. The mean is therefore 37.2 was the mean, and 35.6 is where we're supposed to get. So we were 1.6 degrees above normal. Precipitation, we had, let's see, where is it? There it is, 4.50, and normal is supposed to be 4.06. So a little warmer and a little wetter than it was supposed to be in our area, not surprisingly. That's what December turned out to be. So let's go take a look at the models now, and we'll get started with the weather patterns that we're dealing with here. Things look a little better, at least when I looked at the 18Z run, than they did in the last weather update, as far as for those who, want winter. So let's go take a look at the upper air, and again, I changed the regions to this in the upper air, so we get an idea of what's happening, because you got this Greenland block that's here, right? Looks like we're missing on this one. We are missing some information. So I'm going to have to go back to the CONUS view, because for whatever reason that one is missing information. So you see we got a little ridge in our area here, right? We're going to have that ridging for the first week here of 2021. But we do have a trough that comes through the first weekend, I should say. And then we have this trough come through. This is that storm on Sunday. So it'll bring in a little cooler air. We'll have a little cooler air coming in. It won't be dramatically above normal like we feared. And then as we go, you can see that very strong ridge, that block up there in Greenland now extending into Canada. Here comes a coastal storm that we're going to have to watch. This run seems to keep it to the south, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. This is for Friday into Saturday. That moves away. And that's as far as I got on this 0Z run here. I can look at the old 18Z run, and we can go a little further and see what this brings. And you can see that we're getting some troughiness in the east, so it's looking a little better than it did before. Let's go take a look at the European model. I'm sure that it's probably going to it looks a little different, obviously, but we know the Euro's track record is not as good, but it does indicate things a little better than they were. So we'll go to the surface now, and I'm back at the GFS again, and we're gonna look at the surface here on the 0Z run and show you the weather players. So we got this system here moving out. The rain moves out. We try to dry out tomorrow afternoon. The sun may try to come out, and then the next system gets going here in the southeast and moves to our south. And again, it's going to be another cold rain that's going to wind up developing later Sunday afternoon to the evening through the night, and then that moves away, and then we have some cooler air moving in. This low kind of just sits here, so this kind of keeps us in a northwest flow, which means that we won't get as warm as we were worried about. And then as we head into the weekend, here's that coastal system. Now this time it has it more suppressed on this run. It has a more suppressed look to it, as you can see. When we looked at the 18Z run, it actually had it much closer and had it hitting us on Friday with possibly some snow. So I'll have to keep an eye on this. It all depends on a number of factors. Obviously, there are ways out from this. All depends on the storm track and how strong the blocking is up there. Because the stronger that blocking is, if the NAO is too strong, it pushes it to the south, and then we don't get a storm. Not saying I want a snowstorm, but either way, I think we'll get some colder air coming in when we look at that. So I'm going to push this back to the 0Z run, and we're going to look at the temperature anomaly chart here and see, because obviously we're going to be above normal for tomorrow. Monday we're above normal. See, look at everybody's just above normal. Tuesday a little bit above normal, even though we have the northwest flow, is still above normal. Above normal Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, this does not look too good. It was looking better in the last run. So if you looked at the last run here, and I moved this to the 18Z run, you'd see it had it much colder. So for some reason, it took the troughiness away, it took the sharpness away, and the 0Z run. So I'll have to see if, again, the model is obviously reacting to something. So we just don't know what it is, and we'll have to see what happens with that. But unfortunately, at least in this run, it's got us all roasting again. But this only goes out to the 12th. Again, I don't have this is only the 0Z run, which hasn't fully come in yet. So let's take a close look at our area, I guess, and we'll go to the NAM model, and we'll look at our next precipitation here. Look at how deep red that is. That was last night. Let's go to the precipitation here. And this is the 0Z NAM. So this is the storm system that moved through here. As we go into Saturday, you will see it moves out. We start drying out. Northwest flow, and then this high builds in. But then it starts moving out by Sunday, and then we get the next system moving in. Could be right around the same time that moved down today, late afternoon with the rain. And that snow is going to be a little close at us because it's going to be a little colder. So just north and west of us, there could be some snowfall, and maybe even some snow or rich precipitation to start here on Long Island. And you can see what happens. The coastal low gets going, but because the air isn't all that cold, we're not really going to see all that much snow from it. But it does deepen, and then it winds up just sitting there in that spot. So it kind of keeps us in a northwest flow, which keeps us from getting too warm. All right, so you get an idea of what that's going to do. Look at another higher resolution model here, the HRRR as well. I'll put this to the 0Z run. So again, we get that rain moves on out by the morning. We dry out, and then we have a very similar setup to what we just went through with this developing low offshore. Rain starting in the afternoon and then getting heavier. And this is as far as the HRRR goes. You can see you have that deepening low offshore. That snow line is pretty close, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that because temperatures are going to be borderline. They are going to be borderline. If we look at the temperatures, you'll see what we have here. The temperatures are borderline for possibly. Now, if you look at the 850 temperatures, let's see. Oh, this doesn't give the 850 temperatures. No, this one doesn't give it. So you have to use the GFS for the rest of this, I guess. So we'll look at the temperatures of the GFS, I guess. So you see tomorrow we're kind of mild in the 50s, and then we drop. Colder air moves in for Sunday. We're only in the upper 30s to low 40s. And we get that rain start. So we're borderline temperatures, but I think it'll still mostly be rain. And then for Monday, we're in that northwest flow, but we're still getting to the mid-40s. So, Tuesday, a little colder, maybe low 40s, that northwest flow. Maybe even a little bit colder on Wednesday with temperatures around 40. And then here's Thursday, temperatures around. So temperatures are close to average. They're not dramatically above average, which at least that's the the good news in all of this. But there was going to be a difference with Saturday. This run has Saturday in the mid-40s, but if we go back to the run from 18Z, you'll see much colder. It was only temperatures only in there struggling to reach the 30-degree mark. So It's a little disappointing to see that taken away. Um, Obviously, hopefully it'll come back. But like I said, on this run, it doesn't really bring in any really cold air, unfortunately for us. Just kind of keeps it slightly above normal to around average, but no really cold air. But like I said, it could be worse, I guess. So you kind of have to look at it that way. All right, we'll go to the skies next, I guess. Oh yeah, the 850 temperatures. I wanted to look at that. Oh, this is anomaly. No, I don't want anomaly. 850 temperatures. Okay, that's what we want. Okay. So when we look at this for the storm for Sunday, you can see that the temperature's below freezing, a little bit over us. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. That's awfully close. So we have to keep an eye. We might see some, I don't think it'll be an accumulating snowfall, but you might see some mixed snow mixing in with the rain at times on Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, because it is colder. But I see the wind is from the southeast. Well, that's aloft. But if we look at the wind at the surface, I'll use the dew point thing for that. You'll see wind is more from the looks like east northeast, so that's more of a northerly component. So that might help bring us in. So a little good thing at the dew points too. You get a little peak into dew points in the morning, and then we drop off Sunday, and then we don't really have to worry about any humidity after that. Good news, no humidity, dry air. So that's good news. So I guess we go to the skies next, and we'll see if we can get some clear skies around here eventually here again. So tomorrow, probably not. Maybe we'll see some sun in the afternoon. Probably some clouds mixed in, and the clouds roll in for Sunday. More rain again. Monday, we're probably going to have to deal with the cyclonic flow, so plenty of clouds. Tuesday, yep, plenty of clouds. And maybe Wednesday we can get rid of some of the clouds. Maybe. Right now it's pushing it off until Thursday. Maybe Thursday we get rid of the clouds. And then we'll have to keep an eye because it all depends on this low that's stuck off to the northwest, how much cyclonic flow, much instability, cloudiness we're going to get from that. Then as we go into next weekend, the good news is it does have Saturday being a clear day, so we'll just see. Maybe even Friday, too, if that storm system is pronounced enough. So it looks like it will bring us some sunshine next weekend. So that's even if it's not going to be really cold. As long as we have a nice clear sky, it's all that matters. We're all tired of the clouds. I'm very tired of the clouds. I'm sick of them. Let's go look at the NAM model here. And again, these are all the 0Z runs I'm looking at. So for tomorrow, NAM actually clears it out by midday, and we have mostly sunny skies across Long Island. And we'll have to see if that actually happens. That would really be nice. Sunday we start off with mostly sunny skies, and then we get more clouds coming in. And that's as far as it goes as to 12Z Monday. I can look at the RGM as well. This is the RGM model, so we'll go ahead and look at that. So here's tomorrow, the clouds. We'll probably have some clouds around. I don't imagine it being mostly clear, but it looks like it does develop a mostly clear time there right around that afternoon hour. So I'll have to see. We might get lucky and get that. But for tomorrow, yeah, we're going to be dealing with more clouds, unfortunately. And, wow, almost develops an eye to that. I meant for Sunday. We'll be doing more clouds. And then Monday, we try to clear it out. The further west you are, the more likely it is you get the clear air because we're going to get this cloudiness thrown back from the system sitting over here, the low. So I think that will wrap up this weather update. Take care. Thank you for watching. And again, I wish all of you a happy new year.